The Water Research Commission's 50th anniversary is a milestone that comes at challenging times in the history of our country and the world. As we may know, South Africa faces several major water challenges, such as water quality issues, aging infrastructure, increasing water scarcity, climate volatility, drought, and rising water-related pollution risks. To address these immense challenges effectively, water resources protection should be fundamentally connected to water usage, development, conservation, management, and control. These have to be aligned with water policies because policies are mainly affected by population growth, lack of capacity, and absence of effective funding for infrastructure maintenance, as well as funding for new infrastructure. I must say that it is quite disturbing to note that over a third of South Africa's water supply is being lost due to aging and leaking infrastructure before it can be used. It therefore becomes important that we improve our country's infrastructure to address the issue of water scarcity. We need a significant policy shift to address the seriousness of water conservation as well as the increasing demand for water. And the situation can be improved through investments in water infrastructure and institutions. Furthermore, there is a need to invest in building water storage facilities to support economic growth and ensure water security, more especially in our rural areas. To address the challenges faced by the sector, public-private partnerships is required, through which different sectors and actors can leverage their respective capabilities and resources. It is for this reason that I am pleased with the WRC innovation-driven solutions aimed at accelerating efforts to meeting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals in the medium term and placing South Africa firmly on the pathway to sustainable development in the long term. This includes investment in novel ways of monitoring diseases through wastewater sampling, the Fourth Industrial Revolution suite of tools such as remote sensing and earth observation, new sanitation products that use little water and operate without costly storage infrastructure, and management tools that use South Africa's scarce water resources more efficiently, effectively, and sustainably. Amongst other groundbreaking innovations is the development of two technology and innovation acceleration programs, namely the Water Technology Demonstrating Program, the WADA, and South African Sanitation Technology Enterprise Program, SASTEP. WADA and SASTEP build on the partnership between the Water Research Commission and our Department of Science and Innovation that oversee the conceptualization and implementation of an ambitious and impact-focused water and sanitation research and development innovation roadmap, which is a 10-year plan to provide national direction for water and sanitation research, development, and innovation efforts that will address the anticipated 17% water security deficit by 2030. The contribution of the plan focuses on addressing research capability gaps and opportunities, nurturing high-end skills, and supporting the deployment of new solutions into practice. This roadmap is an 8 billion rand plan over 10 years. To date, approximately 255 million rand of additional contracts funds from a range of partners, including the Department of Science and Innovation, which contributed 120 million rands of this fund, support the goals of this roadmap. The fact that the WRC transformed its research project leaders' profiles, with now approximately 70% of project leaders being black males and females, is to be welcomed, and it brings hope. I am also pleased to note that during this past financial year, the WRC facilitated the training of 301 postgraduate students. WADA, the program, has demonstrated 38 technologies in partnership with municipalities and water boards over the years. This included the establishment of 15 test beds across the country with municipalities and water boards. Amongst these we have water savings technologies such as the AquaTrip, which is a leak detection system that shuts off water when a leak is detected. Projects have been undertaken that contributed not only to human capacity development, but expanded new areas of knowledge. Within the portfolio of projects undertaken by the Water Research Commissions are the communities of practice for water-sensitive design, catchment-based research, development and innovation, social learning practitioners, and policy mainstreaming through the Living Catchments program implemented by SENBI. WRC has piloted a virtual reality application to reduce equipment downtime with Johannesburg Water called Look-See-Do. This application allows municipal technicians to fix pumps using a cell phone to see what needs to be done while speaking to technicians virtually. In partnership with Amatola Water, WRC tested the application of a sand water extraction systems technology to tap into new water resources. This technology can potentially assist with supplementing existing water resources for small towns and cities in drought-stricken areas. Another exciting technology is the eutectic freeze technology that has application in the treatment of acid rock drainage, where it allows for the extraction of different minerals at different temperatures, thus allowing for selective recovery of valuable minerals from wastewater. The Department of Science and Innovation, through this partnership with the Water Research Commission, has established two professional development programs, namely the Water Fellows and the Young Engineers Changemakers program. The Water Fellows program, partnered with Green Matter, allowed those students funded by our Department of Science and Innovation investment to participate in a structured program that assists them with skills beyond the technical, the so-called soft skills being included, that also prepares them for the working world post their studies. Through grant funding from strategic partners such as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and our Department of Science and Innovation, the Water Research Commission is investing in the commercialization of next-generation sanitation technologies, such as non-sewered sanitation systems, decentralized sanitation systems, sanitation circular economy, and other innovation solutions. The program is supporting commercial partners, that is, local sanitation entrepreneurs, SMMEs, and manufacturers to develop a sanitation solution toolbox capable of addressing current sanitation challenges. The Water Research Commission and the National Research Foundation, through a co-funding model, established two research chairs, the Saki chairs as we call them, in the following research areas: a chair in governance and economics for ecological infrastructure, and a chair in governance and economics for water and sanitation sector institutions. These chairs aim to conduct high-quality evidence-led research in their specific focus areas with a view to informing national, regional, institutional policies and practices in these areas. In conclusion, the Water Research Commission is a recognized and global leader in water research, development and innovation, and a sought-after strategic partner globally. I hope to see this being grown and strengthened over the next phase of the Water Research Commission's evolution by building on the partnership with the Department of Science and Innovation International Support Instruments Program that provides support and enabling environment to facilitate knowledge generation, sharing and uptake of knowledge products, technology and innovation acceleration, and coordinating capacity building activities in the water and sanitation sector. Having said that, the Water Research Commission remains an indispensable and critical institution which must always be cherished. I take this opportunity to thank your board, executives, and all officials, local and international partners, and the government in general for establishing this institution. This was indeed a people-centered and progressive decision. Happy 50th birthday, and thank you very much.